I have 1 GB left on my phone. That should be enough for today for me filming a short vlog. Right, right. Okay. We're going on a walk in the woods, so we got our high vis on. I have a wool sweater and a down jacket on, so I'm cozy. Let's go. I have not been working lately. I haven't been able to work lately because I've been so depressed and just struggling with this really heavy grief because my cat is pretty sick right now and he's on the mend, but like I'm just not sure what's gonna happen. I have this one friend who's amazing and she's like, we manifest that he's fine, and I want to say that he's fine and that he's doing good and keep a positive attitude about it, but I don't know. I don't know anything. Like, I know these woods like the back of my hand, though. I was just thinking earlier how I could just walk off into these woods, just off trail. You're not supposed to do that, but like, trail is just where you've been walking, right? And I could find my way home easily. Like, I have a pretty good sense of direction with this forest because I grew up in this forest. And it smells so good this time of year. I've been trying to get out of the house and out of my depression cave like once a day at least, like before the sun goes down. Obviously, like, it's beautiful at night as well, but like, you need vitamin D to live. And that's nice. My like biggest fear is that something happens to the people in my life, including Tobias, my best friend, and basically my soulmate. I love him in a way that words cannot describe. And I'm not ready to share like what he's been struggling with right now, because we're waiting on a biopsy. But like, that should tell you like where I'm at. Like, the word biopsy is just like not a fun word to hear. Like, my parents, my boyfriend, my brother, like, these are the people that, like, I need to be okay. I need Toby to be okay. Like, but, like, obviously, I'm aware that everything dies. And living things, especially, can get sick. And they can get better, too. And this is what I do. I go out into the forest and I meditate on these things, and I think that's how I've been coping, is like, it doesn't make it easier, I guess is a way to describe it. It does make it easier, but it doesn't make it easy. I don't know. I don't have words to describe how I'm feeling. Right now, I'm okay. I've kind of been avoiding grief, which is not a good thing to do. It's not healthy to avoid grief. You should just feel it. You should just feel your feelings. But like, what if Toby's fine? You know? Like, it's not like this is a death sentence. What is happening to him is treatable. Like, we're making appointments for him. Like, he's going to the vet. And he's seeing specialists. The sun goes down so early in Maine this time of year, and I have a love-hate relationship with it. It's so beautiful and necessary that things end, that the sun goes down earlier in the day so that you, not just so that you can appreciate it in the summer, but that it is like so beautiful. And like to be able to truly see how beautiful the sun is through the trees in this really sacred forest. It has to be something that can be lost. And I was fighting with myself on that yesterday. Because I was telling my partner that that wasn't true. That something could last forever and I could still find it just as amazing and beautiful. And I'm trying to think of a good example for that, but I can't. And I think that just goes to show that is the reality of life. Blah, blah, blah. I like the cold. I do. It doesn't feel good after a long amount of time, though. Like, I want to go inside after being in the cold, but, like, in a way, it's weird. Like, it feels good on my face. It feels good on my hands. The cold air feels good in my lungs. The forest is full of my friends. Every mushroom and fern and patch of moss on a glacial rock just feels like seeing someone familiar. I have 2 books with me. Let's see if I can get them out. I brought, well, my journal. I guess that's a book, I guess. I still have this coral journal that my mom gave me from last year. This book, I haven't started it yet. It's called The Forever Sea. My friend Chloe gave that to me for my birthday this year. Oh, I didn't bring them the last book, but I thought I did. Oh, but my car keys are in here. Huh, that's funny. I thought I brought with me Braiding Sweetgrass. I've been reading that, and that is a really amazing book. Highly recommend Braiding Sweetgrass. I'm gonna keep pausing the videos in case I run out of storage. If the video just ends, that means I ran out of storage. My friend keeps talking about Thanksgiving. Why am I not excited for Thanksgiving? Why do I not give a fuck? Maybe that's like just me. Maybe partially it's like because I'm feeling so depressed. Or maybe just because it feels like it doesn't represent anything. Like, it was supposed to be like this celebration of Native people and European settlers coming together, and nobody wants to talk about that because of white guilt. So Thanksgiving just seems kind of pointless. And they're like, oh, we're grateful for this big old turkey. Well, the turkeys are my friends, and I don't really feel like killing them. Well, we're more like distant acquaintances. I see them in the field, and I keep my distance because I don't want to get charged by a tom turkey. I've lost the trail, but that really doesn't matter because I'll find it in like a few seconds. Plus, there's not a ton of brush here that will get in my way. I'm really excited to see the ice on the river. I'm kind of like not excited for snow yet. Like I'm really feeling present in November. I'm okay with this. And it's weirdly like contradictory because I was like not ready for November. I always thought November was the worst month, so now I'm like really present and like really enjoying it, like initially as a coping mechanism to get through November, but now I'm like, I love November. November's the best. The forest is so quiet, everything's asleep. It's so beautiful. Oh, what? I mean, I wouldn't say it's my favorite month of the year. I mean, if it was summer all the time, that would be great. You know? What if I just lived in Hawaii all the time? Or the Bahamas. I haven't been to the Bahamas in many years, but I visited there several times when I was young and loved it. It's got a special place in my heart. The island of Abaco. But travel takes money, and I've been having trouble finding a job that doesn't make me want to quit immediately. I'm still working in a school, and I'm actually like kind of loving it in a way because I've been working in pre-K a lot, and I love pre-K. Those kids are adorable. Oh my gosh, the river is completely covered, almost, in a thin layer of ice right on the surface. Look how beautiful the golden sun is in the meadow. We're gonna go there next. Back to me. I just deleted a bunch of apps off my phone that I don't really use for more storage. It's just because I like have old videos on my phone from a vlog that I haven't posted that I'm not really sure that I want to post. Everyone's like, post your content, and I'm like, what if I don't want to? It's fine. Some poops. Usually I like stop and like film everything that I see, but I have not been doing that today because I don't feel like it. I wonder if we'll see the turkeys. I've seen them every day, well, for the last couple days. Every time I talk to my friends, they're like, it's such a novelty that you like go into the forest. Wait, is that wintergreen? It is. I'm gonna take some. I'll take this little leaf. Oh my god. You can only find it near water. There's another patch of it. Cool. Oh, that's amazing. What was I saying? Novelties? About like living in Maine and like being a nature person. Like, to me that just feels like saying the same thing twice. A nature person, like nature is just like what we are. Like, I'm just a critter that lives in the forest, and you are too. What are you doing in that house? Oh my gosh, the ground is frozen here. I wonder if it'll warm up like in December or January and I can... Oh, there they are. There they are. Hello, my friends and neighbors. What is that? Is that someone's house? How have I never seen that? Anyways. Can't really see it, so hopefully I'm not violating their privacy. I'm gonna keep walking on the path. Because the turkeys are like in the middle of the meadow. So, not this year, but the year before, this meadow was filled with goldenrod and a million bees, honeybees and bumblebees and other pollinators, and I just sat and just journaled. I went through a whole journey in the woods where I didn't bring my phone purposefully and just spent time in nature, kind of like a vision quest. I think that was my intention, but I guess I kind of got a vision, but didn't really. Anyways, I was thinking about planting stuff. There's like still a bunch of garlic and onions that I want to plant, but you can do that stuff in the spring, so. I kind of like, I don't want to get too close because I don't want them to think that I'm a threat. And they see me and they're kind of like chilling, but it's amazing that they're letting me get this close. They're huge, and I don't have any like pepper spray or anything with me, so they're looking very big, and I hope they all make it through the holiday safe, because I don't need a turkey. I just want to eat stuffing. Oh, the sun feels so good. It's so warm. You can hear the stream. The water's still flowing, and it's so clear. It's so beautiful. Doesn't the sound of flowing water just relax your mind? Sorry, I'm focusing along the place. When I was a kid, I used to think it would like take forever to get out here, but it feels like a 5-minute walk now. Where's the trail to get into the other meadow? I don't know. Is it over here? I think so. I'm confused. Because I never really go past this part. But I see a footpath. And I feel like I could go a bit farther today. Being in nature just is so healing. It's just so good for your nervous system. I know that if I go out on a walk while the sun is still out, I will feel better in the evening. And the seasonal affective disorder that all people in the northern parts of the world feel is lessened. Also, you might be seeing in the background, like, no trespassing signs, but since I live in the neighborhood, I have permission. What is that? I don't know what that is. That's just wood. There's probably a game trail camera, like a game camera somewhere. But this part of the woods feels more private. There is a spot where you can sit by the river over here, and there's no bridge, but it does freeze in the winter, but I'm always way too scared to cross it because it's a river. And I like being alive, so I'm gonna keep it that way. But there's some hills this way that you can ski down, and it's really fun, or go sledding. I'm just enjoying that last bit of sun. It looks like only the deer have really been out here. I don't really see a lot of like human footprints. Yeah. Here's the river. And a nice little spot to sit. My arm's getting kind of sore. Yeah. I do not want my boots to fill up with that. But yeah, there's really no way I can cross right now, so oh well. I brought my journal, I brought a book. Do not feel like writing or reading at all. Don't really feel like much talking either, so I think I'm just gonna sit and be quiet and try to ignore the sounds of distant traffic, because it may look like I'm in the middle of the wilderness, but I'm still pretty close to the road. Just want to lay down in the grass and let the earth absorb me, but I will eventually get up and go home and kiss my cat until he purrs, and kiss my boyfriend, and hug my mom and dad, and just keep living my life.